Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today, which is better, living in Tahoe or living in Truckee? So we're gonna cover the different aspects of living in both of those neighborhoods, and then you can decide what's best for you. So personally, I would live over on the north shore of Lake Tahoe if I could find an acreage property, because living over there, you're really close to Lake Tahoe. It is so incredibly beautiful. The hiking is amazing. The biking is amazing. And your commute to Palisades, Tahoe, which is kind of my favorite and only place I ski, that is actually a better commute sometimes than coming from Truckee. But to tell you the truth, I actually live in Truckee. Why do I live in Truckee? Well, you can get more land in the area for a much less expensive price. Also, you know, Tahoe can be a little busy, especially like in the summer. I kind of like being sort of off the beaten track, and I like having access to hiking and biking and mountain biking and horseback riding right from my property so that I don't have to deal with the traffic. The other thing about being in Truckee too is the restaurants typically are a lot better, and the nightlife is definitely better. There's more going on, there's more people coming in and out, it's more fun. It typically doesn't shut down at like 9 or 10 o'clock like Tahoe City or even Kings Beach. So if you like to be social, you know, Truckee is definitely the place to be. And I think also in terms of the schools and your selection of schools, you know, that's kind of up in the air. So over on the north shore of Lake Tahoe, if you like your kids to be in a bilingual situation, Kings Beach is great. They speak Spanish to kids from age kindergarten all the way up to 6th grade, I believe. So that's a really great immersion program for your kids. Also, North Tahoe is a beautiful campus where there's great mountain biking and outdoor activities and just this more mountain flair. As you come over to Truckee, it's a little bit more diverse. You've got so many different choices for schools. You can do a Waldorf school, exploratory, experiential type school setting. You can do a private school like a T. You can have your kids go to Truckee High, which they'll probably be begging for them to go to Truckee High, because Truckee High provides like an experience of, you know, you can have a prom and dance and different extracurricular things aside from just skiing. So it really depends on if you want to have a very sweet, like mountain family situation over on the North Shore with beautiful mountains and hiking and solitude, or if you want to have more action and more things going on all over the place in Truckee. One of the advantages of living over near Lake Tahoe is the boating access. Nothing beats boating and stand-up paddleboarding and just recreating and swimming on Lake Tahoe. So if you love the water and that part of Tahoe, then living over in that area is way better than over here in Truckee. Everything that Tahoe has to offer, if you love beaches and just the serenity of the lake, then it's really nice to be over there. And right now, I mean, it's kind of a hassle if you don't have access to a pier or a buoy. We have this thing called zebra mussels, so you have to get your boat washed and everything, so it's hard to get the boat in and out and in and out if you're not, if you don't have a buoy and you can't just keep your boat located on the lake. So if you are someone that's really into boating and living, then I would highly recommend living in one of our great boating communities that often have access to a buoy or a pier or a successful way of storing your boat. I had so much fun creating the Best Boating Community YouTube video, and I really hope you check that out if you are interested in living up here and enjoying the lake. So if you're a horse person, I'd have to say Truckee is probably a better place to live. You're probably only gonna find an affordable place to keep your horse over here in Truckee. We have bigger acreages, a lot more trail accessibility if you have a horse. And one of the best and most easy places to have a horse up here is actually Tahoe Donner. Tahoe Donner, you can just board your horse, they'll feed them, water them, and you can just come up and just ride for miles. It's so much fun, it's amazing. And we have some really great houses that are located pretty close to the equestrian facility. So literally you could be hanging out at your house, take a 5-minute walk, go ride your horse, put it away, and off you go to the next thing. No shoveling poop, no having to feed and water. They do that all for you. So it's a really great way to explore having a horse up here. And you could also lease horses up there too if you just want to try to get into it. If you are a horse lover, check out our best equestrian community video. You'll love it, and it'll show you where you'll want to live and also keep your horse. So I hope that helped and give you a flavor of the differences between living in Tahoe and living in Truckee. Please click below, and always feel free to call, text, or email us. My team, we've all lived in Tahoe for years and years and years, and we would love to help you.